Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. You never know, people front and they're completely different when you're not looking. So just be nice to people. You never know what they're dealing with. Hey everyone, I'm ChasingErin and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. So I've gotten a few requests to play this game and I was gonna do it originally on Twitch, but you know what, let's just record it for the channel, why not? So, Erin. So I know this game has a twist somewhere. Hey! Okay. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children, so childhood friends. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I get that. We used to walk together, hold on. Alright. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, it sounds like me. And I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Erin. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, and I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Really? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to... I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you even wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the hotel. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly specked with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Erin, have you decided another club to join yet? A club? I was in a Harry Potter club in high school. Why is there a dog in my mouth? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I don't think so. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's me. I was talking about how worried I was, how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. That's a little flag right there. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, hold on. Chill out. Sayori, come on. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me to try a little? Yeah, I guess I could promise you that. Yeah. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Alright. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Why is there hair? What the fuck? You don't need... You don't know what it... You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. This is gonna be a very text-heavy game, so I'm gonna mess up a lot. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going into your club. Meanie. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Is it really a literature club? Is that the twist that I'm getting at here? In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Sorry about my voice, I just woke up. And it's very scratchy, and it sounds like a barking dog. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Okay, this is kind of cute. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori's full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah? I glance around the classroom. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, what's up, girl one? Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Erin, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. No, all words escape me in this situation. I'm surrounded by women in a literature club. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, jeez. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. The pink girl? Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, the pink girl. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Just don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's very nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I didn't think that was Monica. I thought the purple-haired girl was Monica. It's great to see you again, Erin. Again? Oh. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. No chance. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little too far-fetched there. You too, Monica. Come sit down, Erin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Is this... I don't know if this is a dating simulator or a choose-your-own-path visual novel. But is this a choice I need to make? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Alright. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Aww. That's cute. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Skeptical. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking me? It's not... Oh, she's one of those. Okay. How you pronounce it? Sunsude? I don't fucking remember how to pronounce it. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? In the review or anything? Yeah? I thought you technically did. See, you already said... Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright, calm the fuck down there. I grab on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? I read that as her voice. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure does. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that. You know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Tea's a pastime for me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Sayori? If I'm being frankly honest here, I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club sound fun, the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. That sounds like a lot of clubs. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's cool. I dig it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's really great. Is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. They're not surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be so hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I've seen manga that there are clubs hiding stuff behind their actual name. I really hope this is not one of those clubs, because that could be very dark quick. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. My hair is everywhere, what the fuck? I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Why am I the only dude here? Am I being sacrificed? Is that it? I'm calling it right now. I'm being sacrificed or something. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level up enthusiasm about literature. So Erin, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I'm not joking. Some good manga out there. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she still wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Is she into manga too? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. You never know. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Oh, why is your posture so weird? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Sacrificing to the devil, one of them. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Like this game? Probably. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something so I can relate at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes you think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't just say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes are your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. That is actually pretty impressive. There's not a lot of people that write poems. Why don't you share them with me sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share one of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Erin? Sure, I guess. Monica smiles one at me once again. Hold on, there's still one more problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the... What the fuck are you doing here? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Why aren't there other dudes? Oh. I never said I would join the club. Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought because I'm surrounded by beautiful women. Of course. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. That's sad as hell. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Erin... You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. They got me backed in the corner here. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. I mean, why the fuck not? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. On account of these beautiful women. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Calm down. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Sure. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Erin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, sure. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that, guys. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Erin. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sure, why not? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Why not? Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending time every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Hopefully. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, let's get poetry. Whoa, there's a... Oh, I didn't realize we actually make a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Why isn't Monika there? Why is Monika not here? Girls? Alright, Dream, intellectual, sing. I like intellectual. Not skirt, that's trashy. Let's go with bunny. Socks. I like excitement. Why not? Excitement's good. Strawberry. Death? Okay, no. How about no? I'm gonna go with memories. Pleasure. About horror. I do like horror, but... passion. Music, of course. Being a musician and all. Daydream Rose. I'm not gonna pick any of the horror stuff because she seems to be into horror, and that's a little red flag there because this is such a odd game. Because there's a psychological horror tag in the Steam theme tags, so I'm gonna go with Rose. Vivid is good. Doki Doki. Doki Doki stands for like the sound effect of a heartbeat. It's like Doki Doki. If you didn't know. Rainbow Childhood. Let's go with Unrestrained. Capable bed. Electricity. Alright. So why isn't Monika over here? Weird. Kitty. And not depression, then that's not a good one. Essence. Sticky. Let's go with sticky. Not kawaii, tenacious, cheer, lazy, disaster. Fireworks, that's excitement, right? Flying hope. Doki Doki. Friends. Friends is a good one. I like Friends. Lollipop. Rain cloud. I like rain cloud. I love the rain. So that concludes our poem. Hi again, Erin. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. You're good. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. And I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Erin. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Nah, we'll make the most of it. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Nah, I'm not going for any women here. Nope, not at all. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, God. Natsuki, you have certainly a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga's literature? Definitely it is, actually. True. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Eren always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room's so messy and it's distracting. It's gotta be cleaned. And you almost set your house on fire. That's me. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be just a little jealous. How come you and Eren can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought something today, you know. Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Aw, she's so cute. She's blushing. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal about it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read. Is it horror? I'm pretty sure it's horror. So it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, read together in a dark place. With pleasure. Discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's so fucking cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. It's gonna be horror. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. About what? Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Alright. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I mean, it's a book, you kind of have to read it. Come on, man. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem like lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our only chance to show everyone what literature's all about. The problem is the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that after all, you know? We just need some way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks on their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how people get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Suri's talking taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Usually. Or a maid cafe. Oh, what kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That's not why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Why is she so cute? Why is Sayori so cute? Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Alright. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it's like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, hello. How's it going? How's it going, Sayori? What's up? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I'm not complaining. I nearly fall out of my chair. Hey, I didn't know they had little movements like that.
Sorry. Wait. I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
It could be. Does our club have a napping club? Or school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know.
Shit. I gotta change clubs. Now that I know that.
You'll need to get used to it. Don't sit out so loud.
I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Appreciate it. Oh, she's so cute.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing, Sayori. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. You're sleep deprived. You need sleep. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written?
That's so fucking cute.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair's just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. We really pay attention to Sayori, don't we? How's childhood first for you? And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger.
Well, but no one would ever notice that.
Of course they would. No one's ever going to tell you about it and because they don't want to... Oh, that's kind of fucked up, dude. Come on. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
You meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. No, that's kind of a fucking dick move, dude. Just be nice. Just be nice. Sayori is so... She's so humble of a character so far, and I like her. Why not? I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Aw, she's definitely in love with me. She's on her. Yeah.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well,
acting like a married couple?
I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close?
Why is this one so hard to close? It's probably around the titties. Yep, the titties. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Is it because I'm used to staring at her chest? I don't know.
But it's so stuffy. Oh, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. She's so cute.
Ooh, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because she's into us, man. Come on. Oblivious.
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things, Sayori.
Yeah? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was just joking that time.
Nah. You don't fool me. You're not joking. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Yeah? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we all share the poems we wrote now? Yeah! Erin, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah. Same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. Are we into Monica and not Sayori? I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find you find someone to share with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh man. Monica, Yuri, Natsuki. We gotta go with Sayori. She's a childhood friend. She's most eager to see what our poem's about, right? Let's go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Erin.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you're such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's an Erin poem. And that makes it feel extra...
She's so fucking cute. Like, are you serious? How can one character be this cute?
Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break any promise. See?
It's like I said before, Erin. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. To get in the pants of every girl here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yeah. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play, or are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
If you can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question,
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. It's a Sayori poem.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Oh my god, she's so adorable. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Hehe. This is so much fun. Monika's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, okay. Natsuki. We'll go in order.
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just that it didn't invoke any emotions.
So, basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass. Unless it's a good one.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Aren't you optimistic?
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
That's very childish, but it's kind of cute. I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because not everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? That's damn right. Damn right. Doesn't matter how decent other people think you are. If you think you enjoy it, then damn you fucking enjoy it. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight onto the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme in the end, but then make it all fall flat on purpose.
That's kind of artistic. I like that.
It helps brings out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess that more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. That's a good thing to think, dude. You were being mean before, but I appreciate that thought. That's good. Alright, Yuri, what's up? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish writing, or reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself. You're okay. Take your time.
I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Excuse me. Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Why is she so adorable? I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. Or get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. This soundtrack is amazing. It goes really well with the game so far. Just had to say that. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I expected that. She seems like the type for artistry. I can't talk. There's a lot of words here, man. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
That's something that's odd. Like, jumped out at me. Is she gonna be the one that talks about people behind their back later on?
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Maybe it is. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? It's not a literature club, is it? It's not a literature club, it's a front. Ghosts under the light. Oh, I love the change of music. That's so amazing. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing the air of the present but living in the past. The light thickens. The light flickers, I flicker back.
I'm sorry, I have such a terrible hand.
That's really fucking good handwriting. Mine's like shit scratch.
What?
I wasn't thinking that at all. It's really good.
But it took you a long time to read.
I was really into it. Like, I was like analyzing everything. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. It is very pretty. I wish I had handwriting like that.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad that you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? What the fuck? That's out of nowhere.
Who? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Erin.
Really?
I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Trying my hardest.
I'm counting on you.
And Monica. Alright, Monica, what you got?
Hi, Erin. Having a good time so far?
Yeah, sure.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring these things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for being so open. Of course, I'll be afraid of bringing things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. I mean, being the literature club and all.
Don't worry, Erin. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's sort of a barrier that we all need to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you two had these sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I read your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri.
Aw, she's so cute too.
But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected. You never know, people front, and they're completely different when you're not looking. So just be nice to people. You never know what they're dealing with.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot.
Whoa, I thought it was her reading. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a new kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Oh, really?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
It's pretty damn poetic, man. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's getting pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful.
That was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep soul like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Are we gonna find out what her epiphany is? Because everything... I'm very concerned about that psychological horror tag that I saw in the Steam store there. Because they could be very wrong very fast, and I don't want to be thrown for a loop here. Alright, let's just continue.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
That's true.
Even if you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make it any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is this. If you keep writing, you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
She's so freaking cute.
Thanks for listening.
Alright. Oof. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up with, getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. They keep mentioning it's this literature club. I'm pretty sure it's not the literature club. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute? Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Erin did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Erin liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly...
Why did the music go away?
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Cute music. I love that. Really, really spot on change free music. I love it.
That's not what I... you're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Erin appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do over cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Erin started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, you guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Erin! She was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learns to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Convoluted. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
There's a bunch of different types of poems, Natsuki. Come on.
Help me explain that to her, Erin. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey our complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Erin? Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, come on. Really? So of course it's gonna be... Natsuki, Yuri... Oh god. Natsuki's... Tsundere... How do you pronounce that? I don't fucking remember. I'll look that up after this episode, just so I don't fuck it up later. Yuri's really fucking cute, but she has a dark side, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Gotta rely on old childhood friends, right? Natsuki?
Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth.
So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Erin. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Or she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one likes you. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same way they always were. Big and beautiful.
Okay. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Boobs. Cuteness. Go hand in hand. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might have come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I mean, they were having quite a quarrel over there. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She's pretty damn cool. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. See, take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach. She is pretty damn cute. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Erin, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was pretty cool. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, it means that I can do a little better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Erin, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. She is damn cute. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between you and Natsuki, does that thing kind of happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful. Is this gonna turn out like school days? Please tell me now it doesn't turn out like school days. Because that's fucked up. That is so bad. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. They're pretty fucking awesome. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Erin, it's nice to get time to spend with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes it the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Can I get with all of them? They're pretty damn freaking cute. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Oh god. Making a new poem. Okay, I'm gonna save here and call the episode here. This has been Doki Doki Literature Club episode 1. I'm ChasingErin. And yeah, I'm gonna save. Ooh, empty slot. Okay, cool. How do I go back? Return. So yeah, that has been Doki Doki Literature Club episode 1. I'm ChasingErin, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Later.